May 20, oh, I should have done that later. The May 24th, the May 20th meeting of the Human Services will now come to order. Madam Clerk, could you please call roll?
Ms. Andrews is excused. Dr. Carbone?
Here.
Chairman Colby?
Here.
Mrs. Draw? Here. Mr. Gamina? Ms. Cayley? Here. Mr. Lightfoot is excused. Mr. Marionetti? Here. Dr. Quattro?
Here. Does anyone sign up for public forum?
There's not.
Is anyone present that would like to address this committee at this time? There is no one present to speak to address this committee. The next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. You have the April 22nd minutes before you. They stand approved unless you notify the clerk by the changes by the end of the day. We have Paul Johnson from the County Planning and Development Department, and he will be giving us a brief overview 2015 to 2020 capital improvement program as pertains to this committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Everyone should have a copy of the County Executive's proposed program, which has been reviewed and recommended by the Monroe County Planning Board. There are just two areas of the capital program that I want to very briefly review with the committee. The first would be the medical examiners program, which is on page 21 of the document. And the single project there is really a continuation of the toxicology lab equipment program, which is designed to replace critical equipment used by the medical examiner, and these pieces of equipment are reaching the end of their useful life and need replacement. So that project continues. The only other area would be the community hospital program, which you would find on page 27. The total funding for the hospital projects is up about 36%, with increases in the infrastructure improvements, equipment furnishings, and resident care project, as well as the equipment informational technology projects. There is one new project in this 6-year program, the chiller plant, which we're showing two of three phases for this project. In 2019 and 2020, there will be a third phase, which will appear in next year's capital program in 2021 to complete the replacement of the chiller facilities at the hospital. And that, Mr. Chairman, concludes my presentation. We'd be happy to take questions when this item comes up under new business.
Thank you, Paul. I didn't forget, but I did forget the food of the month is asparagus. I left mine at home. I went to my neighbor and cut some out of his garden without him knowing about it. So I did tell him after I did it, but I did tell him afterwards. But asparagus is now available at the regional market, I'm sure, locally. It's one of the better vegetables as far as health. You can cook it, you can grill it, you can steam it. Yes. It's a variety. You can also get white asparagus. You know how they make white asparagus? They put a paper over it when it's growing. They keep the sunlight out. Another hint, even if it's big or small, make sure you soak your asparagus in water before you eat it or cook it, because that'll make it more tender if it's real dry. But if you take and put it in a bucket of water 15, 20 minutes before you cook it, it'll be more tender. Did not know that? That's why in the store usually they have it in water. All right, we should move on to new business. Next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 14-0173.
Moved by Dr. Cabone, second by Dr. Quattro with doctors. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor, say aye. All those opposed, motion carries. Next item.
Referral 14-0187.
Moved by Quattro, second by Legislator Marinetti. Almost got it out. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. I could call him Ed, like his father. That's what I want to do. Next item on the agenda.
Referral 14-0188.
Moved by Legislator Marinetti, second by Legislator Draw. Any questions? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Referral 14-0189. Acceptance of a grant.
Moved by Legislator Draw, second by Legislator Gramita. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Referral 14-0190.
Moved by legislator Gamita, second by legislator Dr. Capone. Capone. Any questions? Yeah, well. No. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed. Motion carries. Got one more? What?
That's it.
Well done. Is there any other matters to come before this committee? There is no other matters to come before the May 20th Committee of the Human Service Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting, scheduled meeting for the Human Service is scheduled for June 24th at 6 p.m. Thank you.